I don't know if you guys can hear me. I might have to restart. Everything seems frozen. Okay. Okay. All right, we're back. I don't know what happened. My screen just froze randomly. Okay, let's talk about Nancy. All right. If you can hear me, put a one in the chat, please. If you can hear me, put a one in the chat. Nancy says, I'm ready. Let's see what they're talking about. I just come here, I catch cruise with you guys. I just see interesting topics. So it's not all of them I get to review, just FYI. All right, Nancy Isime. Shout out to Nancy. Nancy is beautiful. Oh my God, Nancy is a beautiful young lady. And one second. Nancy is an actress, Nollywood actress out of Nigeria. I think she's also a talk show host. I'm not on ground in Nigeria, so I don't know if she's on a show or anything like that. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Where is this thing now? Sorry, guys. Okay, found it. So according to Instablog Nigeria, popular Nollywood actress Nancy Isime has revealed that she is ripe for marriage, emphasizing, I think she was on Morayo's show, Morayo's news show, emphasizing that the character of a man is more important to her than material things. Guess what? Men also think that character is important to them. Newsflash, hello? Can anybody hear me? Newsflash, men also think that character is very important to them. Okay? So where is the gap? What is going on? What is going on with these people? You heard Devon Franklin earlier said in the United States, about 130-something million people are registered on records as being single. When they say single, that means they are of age and all that. You know, that's usually what it means. Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can pull this up. Okay. So, in a candid conversation with media personality Morayo Afolabi Brown, Isime stated that kindness, character, those are all beautiful things, by the way. Don't ever if you misquote me, go to check you. Okay. Don't let me say the rest. Okay. Kindness and character, they are all important, but they are bare minimum. They are bare minimum. Those are defaults. That's where you start a conversation. Those are not skills you need to survive in a relationship. Okay? They're not skills. Those are I met a kind person, I met character, but all those things are gonna get tested in relationship, and then you end up in these streets calling people unkind because you didn't learn the skills. You point fingers at the things that you know, which is kindness, character. He did this to me. He did that to me. How could you say you love me and you didn't do this to me? Why? Because you did not go to school. You just went straight into marriage. Did you go to school? No, I'm not talking about your 2 weeks counseling in church. Did you go to school before you enter marriage? No, you didn't. So don't look at me funny. Okay? Did you? I'm not talking about the counseling in church. Did you go to school before you enter? No, you didn't. Guess what? You're not alone. Me too, I didn't. So I learned the hard way. In fact, let me come to, there's a comment I was going to read before the screen hung up on me earlier on. Shout out to, thank you for the ones. I appreciate you guys. Deborah, shout out to Deborah. Deborah said, before we move on to Isime, let me read this. Also, I said, Davido doesn't have to ask Chioma. He did that to trend. Davido, he did that to trend. Okay, maybe. But it's a good thing to touch anyway. The change that's constant for the video is Pekus. Is that how you spell Pekus? I didn't know the way I spell Pekus is Kpekus. Is it Pekus? Okay, that's an interesting spelling. Pekus. I believe you mean he never learned him lesson, Abi. Yes. Pain, pleasure, lessons. Particularly hard lessons. You see, we know they listen. I'm talking about all of us across the board. We don't listen. We learn more from. we learn more the hard way. We learn better the hard way. Sorry. Yes, precisely. That's how we learn. Sometimes, if we don't lose something, we don't know how to assess proper value to it. It is what it is. You can say, but isn't it better to just listen? I know, me too, I would like that, but I don't know. Human beings are just coconut heads. We would rather collect first before we learn. Now relate, So human beings don't change their behavior unless there's pain. Even physics talks about an object in a state. I'm butchering it. It's a long time ago that I did physics. Object in a state unless it changes. An object is falling, status, gravity, all that kind. The point is that nothing is going to change. Yes, Nancy has a podcast too. Thank you for that, Osas. Yes. All right. So now back to what we're talking about. So she said, I was trying to see if I could see the video, but it's okay. In a candid conversation with Morayo Afolabi Brown. Wait, okay. Isime stated that kindness, right? She talked about kindness. She talked about it's non-negotiable, right? So I can respect that. That's something I was saying, right? Just bare minimum. Anybody who is not kind, you shouldn't be talking to them in the first place. But just know that that thing that you think is kindness is going to be tested once you enter. Okay. There are going to be things that you've never seen that will happen that you will now question if they were ever kind. You might even end up with one of your favorite words on the internet. They were pretending. They were pretending to be kind. He pretended. You pretended too because you've never shown this part of your anger before. What do you mean? Did you pretend to? Oh, no, it's only one-sided. Yeah, no. Anyway, so she said non-negotiable traits for her. And when it comes to choosing a life partner, when asked if there was a man in the pipeline, Isime said she is ready for marriage, emphasizing that she is now 34 years old. And I quote, this is a quote on, I don't have the video, so I'm just reading from Instablog Nigeria. She said, there should be, even if he's not manifested, or even if he's manifested, there should be, I'm of age. She said, reacting to Morayo's comment on how in control of her countenance she is and how attractive that is for men. But I have to choose what I settle with. First of all, I like kindness. I find kindness one of the most attractive traits. Let me ask this question to you ladies and gentlemen out there. At what point do women find kindness attractive? Let's compare two ages. Do you think women find kindness attractive at 24 or more at 34? I know you won't tell me the truth. You find it always attractive. Okay, all right. I agree with you. But at what age do you find kindness more of an attractive trait? What age is more likely the age where you will find it more attractive? 24 or 34? I'll give you a hint so I can move on. Bad boy, what you gonna do? I'll give you that hint. I'll leave you with that. And then you tell me what you think. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications so you are notified when we go live. With that being said, right now, we're going to go into lessons. We're going to get into some lessons. Excuse me. I'm a little bit tired. We're going to get some lessons. Are you really ready for marriage? There are 5 truths people learn way too late. I want to share that with you right now. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications so you're notified when we go live. I'll be right back.
This is Ola, Man of Prestige, your favorite relationship and marriage coach. If you enjoyed this, smash that like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs it. Be a part of the Prestige family. My wife Lola and I have written 2 powerful books, Get My Marriage Back and Number 1 Red Flag, yours free at manofprestige.com. For personal coaching, send me a WhatsApp request for consultation to +1 732 305 8577. Stay tuned for more. Your journey to love and prestige starts here.